on the ninth tee is one of those players making a move. Nelly Korda, and Karen Stupples is there at the par 3 ninth.
Certainly is making a move. 4 birdies on her round already today, using an 8-iron here. And one of the reasons why I think players are enjoying these conditions is there's barely a whisper of breeze at all. So really you can fire at the flag.
Oh, she did.
The greens have been receptive. Yesterday, about this time, the wind was a little stronger than what we're seeing right now. So I'd expect to continue to see par 5, 7.
We'll take her into a share of the lead. Nelly Korda, she made birdies on 3 previous holes, 3, 4, 7, and they're at 8.
Shockingly, no birdies on her card yesterday, but making up for that here this morning.
From Nelly today, her speed has been absolutely tremendous. Even from long range, really dialing it in. And I think, as we noticed yesterday, Morgan, how important getting the speed right is on these greens.
Well, one, Karen, it takes pressure off of your short putting if you can get the speed down, but it also makes it easier to read the greens if you're really confident in the speed at which you want to hit the putt. And with them being so fast, Nelly loves to drip the ball in the front of the hole. I think that is an advantage for her. At this golf course, she just loves it so much.
Yeah, one of those wins here was back in 2022 when she had fought through injury and hadn't won to that point an emotional victory. That would no doubt be again. Here she is making the turn to the 10.
The important thing is to avoid the bunker on the left. You can clear the one on the right.
Nearly hit the stick. All right, here's Nelly.
She has 141. There is a tree that's in the way, but there are some lower branches that she can get over, no problem from this yardage. But she's drawn that away. The left side of this green was completely open, so not really a surprise to see it hit the left half.
On the 10th green, 3-time champion here, Nelly Korda. This is going to be a birdie attempt.
It is. It's from really long range, though, and we talked about how crucial speed is. This will really test her. Really have to visualize this ball rolling down the hill towards the hole. A bit of right movement in this as well. So all in all, this is not an easy opportunity, and anything within 3 feet would be a great putt from here. That was tremendous.
And as usual, Nelly, ready?
Definitely plays very fast. Very refreshing to watch.
Just watching it a little off the left.
It is, but I think it'll be fine. A little more of a blind shot from there because of the lip of the bunker in front of her.
10 under par. Now Nelly.
Just with one of her wedges from 100 yards, off of a little upslope. And because she's a lot taller than me, she has a clear view of this flag.
Karen, you and I would struggle to see over that bunker standing over the ball. But there you see the difference in how quickly
She needs #1 in the world up until August, when Gino Titagun took over and has now stretched her lead at the top. But Nelly, this for another birdie. This would be 5th of the day.
This is quite a tricky place to putt from. It is back downhill, and reading it's not all that easy.
just have to be so tentative, Karen, when you're above the hole here.
And that's something that we've seen a lot of too. Putts that look like they might just turn into the hole, but because of the speed and how sharp the edge of these holes are, they just don't want to fall in. Very unforgiving.
So she might be 7 shots back here and won the inaugural edition. So Nelly is hoping the good vibes here continue. Use of the tee shots, but Cupcho got in trouble and pays the price. Nelly at 12.
Try and finesse a little draw in here. There's more room to the right of this flag than there was yesterday's flag. This was a 9-iron for Nelly. It's a high draw.
Over the top of that American flag. So Nelly will have that to go 5 under on her round today. Under on the day.
Oh, this one should be just a hair downhill.
And another catches a piece like Grace Kim's. It's a home week for Nelly. Grew up, lives in this area. It feels like home. Pelican, 3 wins here. She'd love to get a Ford challenge. Aylin Kim still has something to say about it. That'll be something to watch this weekend. As will Nelly Korda. Quick reach.
Just a very straightaway hole. It's actually been one of the harder fairways to hit. It's got quite a few little moguls.
Okay, so the leader will need to get up and down. Cupcho's moved to 7 under, as you see, and now Nelly Korda.
Nelly has a wedge out. She's only got 130. Absolutely pounded her drive down here. Slight upslope. Great position to attack this flag.
She's staring at the ground, not thrilled.
Oh, it didn't even go anywhere.
Austin just missed the CME Group Tour Championship last year, not this year. Now Nelly.
Nelly had a change of golf ball. The last one wasn't finding the bottom of the hole, so hopefully have a bit of luck with this one.
Great ball. Great ball.
Don't know about you, Morgan, but that was a game plan of mine. If ever I wasn't making any putts and I was hitting the lip, change that golf ball quickly.
The semifinals of the Hanwha Life Plus International Crown. They won it on extra holes in the semis against the world team and then went on to win it against the U.S. Nelly not there. Preventative, she said. Trying to avoid exacerbating a neck injury that had flared up.
And
This
not
par.
much left. Yeah, not much left in this. And Grant, your lucky charm has to be ice cream, doesn't it?
Yes. If I go 1 hole without an ice cream, I have to change balls. There we go. 10 birdies, no bogeys today for this group. And Nelly at this par 5, Nelly Korda.
With a good drive, this could be one of those longer players that Tom's just spoken about. It does have to be a good one. However, this one looks to be a little bit out to the right. Needs to draw.
All right, there's Nelly. Did not hit the tee shot she was hoping for at the par 5 14th. But Karen, update us on Nelly here.
So she ended up in the rough, had a really good lie in the rough, but couldn't advance it. I mean, she had 277 to the hole, which is a long way to go. And I know Nelly can push it sometimes, but that's just a little bit out of her range. I think if she'd managed to get 250, I think she would have given it a good go, but she still left herself in a good...
Trying to win their second event this season. Nelly trying to win her first. Here's her third.
I'm just from 50 yards. Little backstop behind this one. This one coming in low.
Club twirl.
Big one.
Yeah, she kept that.
Her only option, and that was a new addition this year.
Nelly for birdie at 14.
Just a little downhill.
So the birdies have dried up a bit. She made 4 in her first 8 holes. Par since then. 71 yesterday, 1 over par. Only time she has shot over par in 16 competitive rounds here. The 3-time champ. With her first drop shot of the day.
Surprising to see it come on a par 5 like that. Only 2 on this golf course.
The win? Yeah. Yeah, like
There's Nelly.
your number's 73 right out. You got plenty of room up there both sides for this one. Stay aggressive going to the 73, just a half a step longer.
So Nelly has a 6-iron out. So with this club, yeah, you know, with the yardage being 183, she's allowing for a little help in the wind and a little bit of release once the ball hits the green.
It'll be interesting, Karen, to see if the wind stays down all day. If this afternoon wave will have the similar conditions. It is just so much easier to control your distance. Well done there for Nelly in terms of distance control. Hole high.
About 45 minutes ago. Nelly Korda, 3-time winner here, has this for birdie at the par 3.
Well, and I think that what you just said there really highlights the nature of a 4-round golf tournament, really. It's a bit of a marathon, and you can kind of pace yourself a little bit because you really want to be having that one-shot lead on the final hole on Sunday. So everybody's sort of just jockeying for position right now. And if you're Nelly, having got off to a fast start and not made anything here, you've still got to be...
Would just by thousandths of a percentage point have that $1 million. Right now it's Cupcho in control. Here's Korda.
An aggressive play using a driver because it brings the bunker in, but it also leaves you a much shorter shot into the green.
Not
well
even
played.
thinking about that bunker, Karen. Just flew it. This just looks so superb.
And now Nelly.
From just 90 yards. Lobridge.
90 yards into a back flag on 16, Karen. Wow.
Mm-hmm. Hit it about 91. But another one she couldn't get to drop that she thought she had. You see, Hayden Yu has birdied her first hole today. Afternoon wave getting started, so Hayden is at -7. And now Nelly, anything in this one?
I don't see anything in this one. I think it's just straightforward. Keep it inside the hole.
Yeah, all right, that's what Nelly did on the front nine. 4 birdies for Nelly there. Bogey free today. Just 1 bogey for the week. 5.
That's going to be quick from that spot right there.
Now Nelly.
Off for another mega drive. Only 67 yards. Ball a bit below her feet.
Oh, Nelly dialing it in. Verge will tap in birdie at 6.
There's still a little bit of break that she's going to have to negotiate. And you do have to buy in 100% to the line that you're choosing. I mean, Tom mentioned earlier about the green speeds being 12.5 and that he feels like they could get quicker. I'm very relieved for the players that they're not much quicker because they would be very scary.
Okay, so Nelly gets to 6 under on a round today. And this is more like Nelly at Pelican. ANNIKA Major Award. Down participant. Nelly Korda doing Nelly things at the Pelican. This just a moment ago for another birdie at the 17th. She's 6 under today with 1 to go. Nelly Korda was 7 shots back after round 1, tied for 54th place. But Pletz smarter with Nelly Korda. So did we mention that she likes Pelican? How about this, Morgan?
It's just dominating, really. I mean, that's why yesterday's round was so surprising. No, not a birdie on the card yesterday.
Still our only 2 eagles maybe of the week. Might have been another one here. Here's Korda.
Trying to keep it a little bit lower into the wind. Get as much distance as you can on this one because the shorter the shot in, the easier it is.
We've seen her hit some great fairway medals this summer, including a couple to win a major championship. Now Nelly.
Nelly has 148. And, you know, what a difference, you know, hitting a good drive it means, and that little bit of extra distance. That was just a really smooth 6, so she's playing at least 10 of wind there, making sure that she carried it past the hole.
Keep getting better here, using that backstop. Smart play there from Nelly.
How close will it get? That's going to be a putt for 63, which would match her low score here at Pelican.
It's going to be exceptionally quick, that putt. This one you might want to leave the head cover on. There's only been 2 birdies on that 8th hole today. One of them from Nelly Korda.
Speaking of Nelly, how quick is this going to be, Karen?
I think super speedy. Back downhill, as Morgan said, leave the putter cover on this one. Oh, no trouble at
For
all.
her
though.
7th birdie of the day, Nelly Korda. 63, and the 3-time champ is right in the thick of it again. Yeah, celebrate. First time she's ever not matched or bettered par at Pelican. After a 10 a.m. Eastern Time starts these first couple of days, we're with you at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time on the NBC Sports app. That killer mentality, she attacks the hole there at the 9th. Nelly above the hole, but the perfect touch, a 63. Former world #1 and 3-time champ.
Much, Nelly. We've just seen a tweet from LeBron James saying that was a hell of a putt you just made there on the 18. So we've got this little crossover thing going between golf and basketball. How does it feel to know that such legends of basketball and sport in general are watching you play golf?
I mean, so cool, especially, you know, playing on Wednesday with Caitlin. And then I actually did see he tweeted about my shoes, too. So it's cool to see all these legends get into the game of golf, and fun to see him, like, watching women's golf. That's amazing.
That is pretty cool. Obviously, a completely different day to yesterday. What adjustments did you make to make that switch in performance?
If I'm being honest, I actually didn't play that bad yesterday. You know, on the putts, I maybe hit them a little too firm. And other than that, like, I felt like I was playing pretty good golf, and my score just didn't match up to it. But went to the range, went to the putting green after, and tried to figure it out, simplify it a little, you know, calm myself down a little bit. But yeah, I came out today and just capitalized on the good shots.
You seem to be a player that once you've had a little break away from the game, you're able to come back pretty quickly. A lot of players come back really rusty, but you're able to turn it around pretty quick. What are your keys to that?
Yeah, you know, I think I just have a lot of fun. I love competing. You know, when you're away for a little bit, you miss it a lot. So I love playing at home. I love playing in front of my family. And it's good to, you know, recharge your batteries, too. The year is long, and we have a lot of obligations sometimes off the golf course, too. So it's nice to recharge your batteries. But, you know, this is what I love to do. I love to compete, and I love to, you know, play some good golf.
Well, you definitely did that today. Thanks so much for your time.
Thank you. Thanks.
Nelly's first victory.
Thank you, Nelly.